What happens when personal grudges and global diplomacy collide? This isn't just a story about politics, it's a clash of egos, loyalty, and the fragile balance between two of the world's most powerful nations. Former US President Donald Trump, a leader known for his unyielding loyalty to those who stand by him, has delivered a shocking blow to UK Labour leader Keir Starmer. Starmer has been conspicuously excluded from a critical diplomatic meeting, and Trump's message couldn't be clearer. Loyalty comes with rewards, and betrayal carries a steep price. Why does this matter? The UK and the US have long shared a special relationship built on trust and cooperation. But with Trump sidelining Starmer, cracks are forming in this once unshakable bond. Could Starmer's past decisions, including his vocal support for Trump's political rivals, be coming back to haunt him? Or does this exclusion hint at a deeper rift between the two nations? The stakes are high, not just for Starmer's reputation, but for Britain's standing on the global stage. This isn't just politics as usual. It's a wake-up call that raises serious questions about the future of US-UK relations. Let's unravel this high-stakes drama and uncover the events that led to this unprecedented diplomatic snub. The special relationship between the United States and the United Kingdom has always been a cornerstone of global diplomacy, built on mutual respect and shared values. But recently, that relationship has been put to the test in a way that no one saw coming. Former US President Donald Trump, known for his unapologetically bold decisions, has openly snubbed UK Labour leader Keir Starmer, excluding him from a pivotal diplomatic event. This isn't just a minor oversight, it's a move that's making waves across both sides of the Atlantic. For Trump, loyalty is everything. And Starmer's public support for Trump's political rivals, including campaigning for Kamala Harris and the Democratic Party, appears to have landed him on Trump's bad side. The result? A public exclusion that feels more like a calculated message than a diplomatic formality. What does this mean for the UK's global standing, especially under Starmer's leadership? Is this a reflection of deeper issues within the Labour Party's approach to international relations, or is Trump simply making a point? These are the questions we'll explore in today's video as we break down the key moments, hidden tensions, and what this could mean for the future of US-UK relations. Let's dive in. To truly understand the tensions brewing between Donald Trump and Keir Starmer, we need to look at the players involved and the events that set this conflict in motion. Donald Trump, the outspoken former president of the United States, is no stranger to controversy. Throughout his career, Trump has shown that loyalty is not just a preference, it's a requirement. His approach to both personal and political relationships has always been uncompromising. Support him and you'll be rewarded, oppose him and you'll face the consequences. On the other side of this story, we have Keir Starmer, leader of the UK Labour Party and a figure who's built his leadership on opposing populist politics, including Trump's. The conflict begins with a move that Trump likely saw as a betrayal. During the 2020 US presidential election, the Labour Party under Starmer openly voiced support for Trump's political rivals, particularly Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. Several Labour MPs went as far as campaigning for the Democratic Party, a bold step that did not go unnoticed by Trump. In Trump's world, such actions aren't just political strategies, they're personal affronts. Fast forward to today, and the consequences of that decision are becoming glaringly apparent. In an unprecedented move, Trump has publicly excluded Starmer from a major diplomatic event. While some might argue this is simply Trump being Trump, the broader implications are hard to ignore. The snub isn't just about a missed invitation, it's a stark indicator of how Trump views Starmer and the current UK leadership. Adding to the drama is the fact that Trump's longtime ally and prominent Brexit advocate, Nigel Farage, was given a prominent spot at the same event. Farage's inclusion, coupled with Starmer's exclusion, sends a clear message. In Trump's world, loyalty is rewarded and disloyalty is punished. This incident has raised critical questions about Starmer's leadership. Has his approach to Trump and international relations weakened the UK's position on the global stage? Could this diplomatic rift impact future trade deals and alliances? As we delve deeper, the stakes only grow higher, painting a picture of a leadership style that may be putting the UK's influence in jeopardy. Let's unpack how we got here and what this all means moving forward. The confrontation at the heart of this story is as dramatic as it is revealing, a moment that underscores the growing tension between Donald Trump and Keir Starmer. It all began when Trump made a bold and unmistakable move, publicly excluding Starmer from a major diplomatic meeting, a decision that rippled across political circles in both the US and UK. While this might seem like a simple oversight to some, Those who understand Trump's style know this was anything but accidental. Trump's decision sent a clear message: Starmer is not viewed as an ally. Instead, his leadership is seen as an obstacle to the special relationship between the two nations. In a scathing comment, Trump allegedly remarked, "Loyalty matters. You can't criticize everything I stand for and expect an invitation." This exclusion wasn't just a political snub, it was personal, a sharp response to the Labour Party's vocal support for Joe Biden and Kamala Harris during the 2020 U.S. presidential election. Adding fuel to the fire, Trump ensured that Nigel Farage, his longtime ally and outspoken supporter, was given a prominent seat at the table. Farage, never one to shy away from controversy, appeared gleeful, declaring in an interview, "Trump rewards loyalty, and I've always stood by him. Starmer, he's reaping what he sowed." The optics were striking, a figure with no official political role basking in Trump's favor, while the leader of the UK's Labour Party was left out in the cold. This moment was made even more dramatic by its timing. With tensions already high due to global challenges like trade agreements and international security, Starmer's absence raised serious questions about the UK's diplomatic standing under his leadership. Critics from both sides of the aisle seized on the moment to question whether Starmer's strategy of distancing himself from Trump has backfired. What's even more striking is how this decision impacts the larger UK-US relationship. Trump's snub of Starmer wasn't just about one leader, it symbolized a broader rift between two nations that have historically shared a strong bond. As this saga unfolds, one question looms large: can Keir Starmer repair the damage, or will this confrontation mark a turning point in the UK's global influence? Let's dive deeper into the fallout and its potential repercussions. The fallout from Donald Trump's exclusion of Keir Starmer from the high-profile diplomatic meeting has sent shockwaves through political circles on both sides of the Atlantic. For Starmer, the snub isn't just a personal slight. It's a moment that has sparked fierce public debate about his leadership and its impact on the UK's standing in the global arena. In the UK, reactions have been sharply divided. Starmer's critics have seized the opportunity to question his approach to international relations, arguing that his decision to align Labour with Biden and the Democrats during the 2020 election may have undermined the UK's ability to maintain strong ties with the US under Trump's influence. Many are calling this a miscalculation, with some saying, "You can't expect to burn bridges and still be invited to cross them." Meanwhile, Starmer's supporters defend his stance, framing the snub as a badge of honor, a sign of his willingness to stand firm against Trump's often controversial policies. They argue that pandering to Trump's loyalty demands would compromise the UK's principles, with one commentator noting, "Starmer has shown that he won't bend to political theatrics. That's the kind of leadership we need." Across the Atlantic, Trump's move has only fueled his image as a leader who values loyalty above all else. His base has rallied behind him, seeing this decision as another example of his no-nonsense approach to diplomacy. Nigel Farage's prominent presence at the meeting has added to the controversy, with critics calling it a calculated display of favoritism and allies praising it as a testament to Trump's ability to reward loyalty. The broader implications of this fallout are hard to ignore. The UK has long relied on its special relationship with the US to bolster its influence on the world stage. With this rift, questions are being raised about how Starmer's leadership could impact the country's ability to navigate critical issues like trade, security, and climate change. Could this confrontation signal a shift in the dynamics between the two nations? As public debates rage on and international headlines dissect the drama, one thing is clear: this moment has become a defining test for Keir Starmer's leadership. Can he weather the storm and prove his strategy is right, or will this snub leave lasting damage? Let's explore the final takeaways in the conclusion. This diplomatic drama between Donald Trump and Keir Starmer highlights more than just a personal snub. It reflects the delicate balance of power, loyalty, and leadership that shapes global relationships. Trump's exclusion of Starmer from the high-profile meeting is a bold statement about where alliances lie and what values matter most to influential figures on the world stage. For Starmer, it's a test of his ability to navigate the challenges of international diplomacy without compromising his principles. The fallout has sparked heated debates, revealing how divided opinions are on Starmer's leadership. While some see his stance against Trump as a stand for integrity, others view it as a costly misstep that could weaken the UK's influence. The larger question is whether this moment will define Starmer's leadership legacy, or serve as a catalyst for change in his approach. What do you think? Was this a necessary stand or a diplomatic blunder? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell to stay updated. There's so much more to unpack in the ever-evolving world of politics, and we're here to bring you the latest. Thanks for watching.